Doug?
Yes, storyteller?
Well, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What? Did you do something wrong?
Well, not exactly.
Then what is it?
Well, you see this beautiful book here?
Pinocchio's Adventures. Yes, I see it.
Well, usually I get books from the library, or I get free books, or friends loan me books.
Yeah.
Well, I actually...
Yeah? You're making me nervous.
Well, I bought this book.
What? You bought this book? For me?
Yes, I did, for you and for all the kids, because I thought it was so pretty. And, well, you have to see inside because it's a special book. It is
Yes?
a pop-up book.
Whoa! You just blown my mind, storyteller. Okay, let's get started. I need to see this thing popping. Oh, I better stand back.
Okay, here we go. Pinocchio's Adventures. Whoa, you see that? Oh, it's begun. Whoa, everything's shaking. Okay, here we go. Old Geppetto was very, very lonely. He sat in his little room playing with a piece of firewood. If only I had a friend, a tiny weeny friend. He gazed sadly at the piece of wood, and suddenly an idea flashed through his mind. Old Geppetto smiled to himself and picked up his knife. I'm going to have a little friend with a long pointed nose and mischievous eyes, and I'll conjure him up all on my own. He'll dance, fence, and get to all sorts of tricks. Well, the old man set to work, and through the night he worked wonders with his knife. And when the last star faded from the sky, the job was done. And would you believe it? As he made the last cut, the little chap moved and gave him a saucy wink. And then in the end, he even stuck out his tongue at the old man. Oh, goodness me, gasped Geppetto. What a little devil! What on earth shall I call him? He said to himself. I'll call him Pinocchio. That'll be a lucky name. And that is how Pinocchio's adventures began. What kind of adventures? Well, listen. Watch that. Whoa. Did you see that? Look at that. Cool, right? Okay, here we go. Pinocchio, where have you run off to this time? Oh, I know, you've gone to see your little wooden brothers at the puppet theater, ruled by the terrible Fire Eater, thought Geppetto. What a welcome that was. Everybody ran up to Pinocchio to give him a hug. Sonny Jim, the jester, even the princess, all quite forgetting they ought to have been standing in a row on stage acting a play for the children. The extraordinary commotion soon made their master aware that things were not as they ought to be, and he suddenly appeared in their midst. So, you're the one who's causing all the trouble, but you've arrived just at the right time. I've run short of firewood, so it's the fire with you. Mercy, mercy, Pinocchio cried, frightened out of his wits. Believe me, honored sir, I'm not to blame for anything. I'm only Uncle Geppetto's poor son. Spare me, please. And because at heart Fire Eater was not as wicked as he seemed, he spared Pinocchio in the end and forgave him. Hurrah, hurrah, shouted the puppets, dancing and frolicking because their little brother had been saved. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at it from this angle. That's cool, right? All right, moving on. The next day, the Fire Eater even gave Pinocchio 5 golden pieces for his father. Pinocchio set off happily for home. He had not gone very far before he met a fox, limping, supported by a blind cat. Good day, Pinocchio. The 2 travelers greeted him. Where are you going in such a hurry? I'm going to go buy my father a beautiful jerkin and a school book for myself, answered Pinocchio. I don't know what a jerkin is. It must be some old-timey thing. And have you got enough money? Asked the fox. Well, I've got 5 golden pieces, so I'll have some left over, said Pinocchio, full of glee. The fox and the cat were more than pleased. They knew how to get Pinocchio's money and have a good time. And would you like to have even more? Inquired the cat. Yes, I would, friends, but how could one do that? Asked Pinocchio. That's as easy as anything. All you have to do is bury the money in the field of wonders. And before you know it, it's a big tree. It will spring up bearing golden pieces. And in a trice, the money was buried. A trice would be saying something like in a snap. The money was buried. But while Pinocchio slept, dreaming about his pocket bulging with golden pieces, his wily friends dug up the money, and they've never been seen again. Mwah, mwah. Gotta trust the right people. There was nothing poor Pinocchio could do about this loss, but put up with it. Sadly, he started out for home again. It's such a long time since I saw my father. How wonderful it'll be to see him again, thought Pinocchio. Suddenly, something startled him, and he drew back. Curled around a tree stump, there lay a giant snake with flaming eyes, and his tail smoking like a chimney. I'm going home, Mr. Snake, and my father's expecting me, and I haven't even seen him in a long time, so will you let me pass? Begged Pinocchio, trembling all over. But the snake remained silent. Suddenly, he lifted himself up like a steel spring. Pinocchio jumped aside so quickly that he slipped and buried his head in the mud. This made the snake roar with laughter, and he laughed so much that in the end he burst. Whap, whap. Pinocchio did not wait another minute and ran as fast as his legs could carry him. I'd say so. Oh, look at this one. Everybody loves a circus. In the ring, acrobats, horses, and donkeys do such marvelous things. Look, there's a donkey right in front of us doing a handstand. And do you know who that donkey is? You'll never believe it, but it's really Pinocchio. He did not want to go to school, and falling in with bad companions, he ran away from home. Oh, what a terrible idea. And so one day, when he woke up, and what do you think? He was a donkey with long ears and a tail. He was bought by the owner of a circus who taught him to dance. But during one of the performances, Pinocchio slipped and hurt both his legs. A lame donkey is of no use to me, thought the impresario, and decided to sell the poor creature. So, in the end, Donkey Pinocchio finished up with a merchant who intended to make a nice drum out of his skin. What? So, he threw him into the sea hoping to drown him. But what happened? Instead of drowning, Pinocchio, our wooden hero, came floating to the surface. Boy, this Pinocchio is full of magical things. Oh, there he is. There he is. Whoa, look at that, look at that. What? Look at that. Floating to and fro on the waves, Pinocchio noticed a rock sticking out of the sea. As he drew near it, the head of an enormous shark broke through the waves, opened wide its jaws, and swallowed Pinocchio. Help! Help! This is the end of me! There's no one to save me! The little chap cried out with all his might.
Who do you think is going to set you free, you unlucky fellow?
Came a voice from within the dark inside the shark's body. For not long before, a tuna fish had met the same fate as Pinocchio. So they sat down side by side, exchanging sighs, and bemoaning their fate, moan, 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 when suddenly Pinocchio thought he saw another light shining faintly in the distance. There must be another friend down there, just as lucky as we are. Let's go and see. When he got close enough to see properly, Pinocchio could not believe his own eyes. There, sitting by the light of a candle, was his dear old father. Father, oh father, I found you at last. I'll never leave you again, swore Pinocchio, laughing and crying for joy. They looked at each other lovingly and then decided to creep out of the shark at night when he would be asleep, and it worked. They jumped out of the monster's jaws, the tuna fish carried them away on its back right to the beach, and so in the end, Pinocchio and his father were saved. The end. See? Running away from the snake. And that was the special pop-up book that I found. You know where I found it, Doug?
No, you actually didn't mention it to me at all. Where did you find this very extraordinary book, storyteller?
Well, I was walking through the streets of New York City one afternoon.
Ooh, that sounds hot.
Well, it was hot. It was summer. And I found a yard sale.
Oh, cool.
And then I decided to purchase this book. They wanted $5 for it.
Yeah.
And I offered $2.
What?
Well, that's what you do at a yard/garage sale. You negotiate.
Oh, you are so smart.
Well, sometimes when you see a special book like this that's extra cool, I think it's worth spending a couple of bucks to have a special book in your collection, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. I have personally purchased some of the books that you have read.
You have?
Yeah, because I love to have books in my collection. You know, my dino collection. So, yeah, I have proof of this purchase.
Thanks, Doug. And you, kid, I hope that you enjoyed the special pop-up Pinocchio Adventures book.
Yeah, wasn't it cool?
Whoa! All right, kid. See you next time on
KidTime StoryTime. And subscribe. I don't want you to miss anything, okay?